Hello, everyone, and welcome to Everyday Heroes, episode 7, titled Origins. As we have moved from episode 1 to episode 6, Far Cry was just a code name. But as we actually move forward, the original setting is I was slowly building up a story for G.I. Joe Origins. An origin story for the new characters, the new players' characters. It doesn't have to be an original G.I. Joe from the 80s. It doesn't have to be the one from the movies, live action or cartoon and otherwise. It can be an original storyline from IDW or Devil's Due comic. I don't take from Larry Hama's older comics, but more towards a modern setting and a modern twist. And that's the reason why sometimes I would start this session somewhere within the 1990s, where all the other G.I. Joe characters are just starting up and slowly being recruited. But as the story progresses, we'll be going to the flashback story of James Davis. Now, James Davis' profile card have been looked into and looked upon by a particular unknown general as he turned on his laptop and then looking at all the profiles and all the people that he deemed as worthy and skilled enough to join the special mission force. But now, as the story progressed during last week, James Davis, Armand, Bale, Cole infiltrated the forest itself and heading towards the swamp, while Phoenix Ash led a number of militias, up to the total number of 20, to attack one simple village to be a distraction, so that Cole, Bale, James, and Armand would be able to attack another village in the distance, where they would see a particular group of people that James Davis particularly remembered. And within the swap itself, James, you look in the distance, you see someone that you could have sworn they actually seen before. But as you turn to see, you notice one person with makeup on his face, eye makeup even. Not too sure whether it's even eye makeup or is it something different. But as you look further, notice that he was talking to a number of people. And then after, when you actually see, you notice that there's Viper, one particular soldier that you actually worked together before. And then, as the door opened behind him, you see a huge man walking up to this person with the makeup. And then, as he stood roughly, as almost as tall as he could be, he emerged from the rooms itself, only to reveal him to be Big Boa. Then James, you remember the time that Boa was there. Boa is an old friend to you, James. But this one calling himself Viper is one that also that you trusted the most. The one person has always been there with you. And then after that, and then after that, you remember the time many years ago before you actually became a taxi driver. And then after that, you remembered yourself in a motel, even. And then, but before that, Arman, when you stared at Big Boa, and then you look at the person that was actually standing next to Big Boa, you saw Zartan. Zartan was actually leading these people. And then when you look at James Davis, you were there during that time, Arman. But James Davis didn't know. He never knew that all this time that you were there with him during that mission. You remembered it clearly. You remembered it clearly after that.
Like it was
Then,
yesterday.
like it was yesterday. Yes. Then,
Oh, not now?
okay,
Okay.
Wolf, he remembered it. He was there before. Okay, all right. Mm, okay, you should really remove that ambience sound. Okay. Then after that, this was years ago, Arman. You see, of course you remembered. During this scene itself, a number of generals was speaking. They were actually talking about one another. You can hear them actually whispering. And then after that, then they said, then one particular person that calls himself Major Emil Blonsky. His hair blonde, slightly unshaven face. And then after that, he said, we have a team actually below, within Colombia itself, near the orchards. They just landed and then making their way towards the motel, where they were actually prepare themselves and then heading in. And then after that, General Kelvin Swanwick then speaks out. Are you sure that this team is reliable, Major? More than reliable, sir. They're on the field and looking into it. Then after that, another general with white hair and white short mustache, and she then speak out. Major, who's on the field right now? Then after that, then Emil Blonsky and stood. Castle, sir. Together with James Davis, James with Big Boa, and Jack Wilson, sir. And then General Clayton speaks out. How sure are you, Major, that this team is reliable? This particular person that we're supposed to apprehend, the slasher as he gives himself, have information in regards to this terrorist organization that's been funding a number of other smaller terrorist groups within the globe. Then after that, then another general speaks out. Nah, you don't have to worry, General Clanton. Besides, I trust James Davis. He actually is still the best. Scored high and fought, and also, I believe this castle will be there. Then General Calvin Swanwick speaks out. Contact Castle and also James Davis. I want to debrief as soon as possible. Then after that, then Emil Blonsky speaks out. Very well, sir. They're already on the field. They're setting up right now. Then after that, Castle, as you arrive at the motel, you head out from the room. You didn't wear your gear at first though, but it's actually still night. You reach out and you saw Jack Wilson heading towards the room. Jack Wilson, you knock on the door. You knock at the side of the door where actually James Davis is actually resting and then preparing his gear. And then you turn your head to the right, actually, Jack Wilson, and you actually saw Castle walking towards you. But Castle, you know that Big Boa is also preparing for the mission. But you all need to actually reconvene in one room so that you can actually debrief with command and tell them what is your next course of action before you actually head out. Okay, Castle, to you.
Alright,
Also,
man.
guys, do change your character image below, except for James Davis, into your military gear.
Hold on. I don't have the image yet.
You can actually. Oh yeah. You don't have it. I thought like it's a separate character sheet.
Mm, yep, Arman Razal. I guess so. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Now,
Yeah, never mind. It's
all
alright.
right, Castle. Yeah, Castle, to you.
Alright. Let's all meet at Boa. Boa, you ready? We're gonna come in and pay you a visit. We need to talk. You know, the top brass need to hear something from us.
Doesn't have to be us. They don't even pay me to do this shit, you know.
Come on, the top brass is the top brass. Got to respect the chain. Now, come on, boy.
Come on, man.
I don't want my best men to have too many infractions.
I'm only doing
For
this because of you, you
insubordination.
know. Because of you. I'll go to hell
Hey, come
because
on.
of you. But the first chance I get onto a better pay, I'm sorry, man. I got a mouth to feed. 2 of them.
Hey, boy, we're not a mercenary outfit.
They should pay us double. We might as well be mercenaries.
We're doing this for the people. We're doing this for America.
America, motherfucker!
Come on, you two, in my room, right now. We're gonna the big brass gonna need some convincing.
Okay. I call it a bunk.
And he just like sits on the edge of the bed.
Wait, did he call Jack Wilson too?
Yeah.
Or just okay? And then he just silently comes in. He just silently comes in with his arms crossed. I'm like, I don't know much time. Do this quickly, and then we move quickly, and then I can get back to what I was doing.
Well,
Playing.
they just got well, man. The day just got extended.
Fuck. He mutters under his breath.
Well,
Alright, hurry up. What is it?
all right. We're gonna call the top brass wants something from us. We gotta give them a call. And then pulls out my satellite communicator. Central
Okay.
Command. This is
You're
Castle.
missing one person, Castle, James Davis. You haven't
Where's
talked to him
James?
yet.
Oh yeah, he is. Sitting on the bed.
Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god, you guys did not even care
Where's
about
James?
James Davis. Face palm myself right now.
Fuck James Davis.
I can't move my character.
Oh
I
yeah, he
can't-
Oh,
can't.
that's the reason.
Yeah, he can't actually.
wonder.
move his token.
No wonder.
James, can you move? It's like I can't move my token, sir. Okay, now you can.
We're a man down for this mission. Damn.
Right, hey. Alright. Command, this is Castle.
I just nod my head in an up direction, just acknowledging his existence.
Your contact
Presence.
command. Command. This is Castle. Can you hear
Command.
Major
Come on, this
Antonowski's voice? You open up the laptop. You connect. You say, "Command, this is Castle." Then you hear a voice at the other end. Major Milbronsky. Then speaking to you. After that, then he said, then after he asked, "Castle, situation. Are you compromised?"
So far we're good. Nobody knows of us, our location yet. Just in a very urban setting. But I know the next mission won't be. Well, I hope it's not another urban mission.
No,
Boa here had
urban
a
now. Castle.
Oh wait, Major. So permission to speak candidly, sir.
Permission
time-
granted.
What this time? What playing in the jungle?
You're in Colombia, Castle. You should know the rest. You're playing around the castle. You're playing around the forest, and as usual, you know what to do.
Hey Boa, back. Hey Boa, back to your home, man. We're gonna play the jungle like the Major said.
He just gives you the middle finger.
I'm not a monkey, you know.
And he's like,
Hey, but
you
you're
just eating a banana.
Hey, but you're a boa. You're a fucking snake.
Yeah, fuck
Okay, that's what
you.
you said.
All right, sir. So far we're good. All we need is some form of transport to where we have to go next.
You can take a nearby jeep. Then after you head straight towards the estate. Make sure you're not seen, and you make sure that Slasher is captured and not killed. But you must be careful, Castle. Even though the Ascender is not actually well guarded, and I believe Slasher doesn't know that you're there, but if you're actually found, if you're detected, they will actually request for help. And there's a nearby militia base that's not far from the center itself. If they raise the alarm, you're gonna have an army on you. So better be careful.
Alright. Yes, Major. Roger that, Major. We're going in dark. I think, man, we're going in dark for this mission. We're gonna figure out what kind of defenses, what kind of traps they're gonna have.
Better pay us double. How much are
Just
they
tell you.
paying?
Maybe you can get
They're not
maybe you
paying
can
you.
get the Slash's wristwatch if you wanted. If you get the chance, that will be your payout bonus.
During this time, Boa, Jack Wilson, you are all still with the military. You're all one of the best Green Beret that the US military have released. But you have been working for so long, Boa. Both you, Jack Wilson. Castle is the team leader. Castle to you is overlooking into this mission. But for you, Big Boa, Jack Wilson, and James Davis, you all have been actually been in missions for so long you do not know how long. You've been in the raid on Tripoli in 1986. You were there during the invasion of Panama in 1989. Heck, you even participated in the Persian Gulf War from 1919 to 1991. And then
Just,
you were there in 1992 to 1993 in Somalia. And even during the invasion of Haiti.
just
And even
curious.
in Bosnia during
Wait.
Operation. What? What is it?
I was gonna ask. We did not by chance assisted a guy with a skull face and an organization named XOF to assault a seemingly oil platform and kill a guy coincidentally named Big Boss. Just confirming that we are not to do with this thing.
No, you don't. That'd probably be somebody else.
Oh,
But you were in that mission, though.
oh, okay. At least I know XOF and Big Boss.
Right. And then you were all there. But Big Boa and Jack Wilson, for all the missions you have done, for all the assassinations and captured mission that you have done. But what did the government actually give you? Nothing. Compensation for all your dead friends? Nothing. Just another medal on a casket and a firing squad just to give their salute. But again, nothing. Jack Wilson and also Big Boa. You think to yourself, apprehending another terrorist cell, thinking that this person calling himself the Slasher, or better yet, he's the Snake Slasher. Who calls themselves that? You think to yourself, Big Boa. But then again, you're calling yourself Big Boa, and Jack Wilson. Jack called himself the Snake Wilson. Maybe after for so long, capturing all these terrorist leaders with so-called snake code names have actually grown on you. But James Davis, though, he refused to give himself a code name. But he does his mission. James Davis never refused to say no. And Castle have always been there to ensure that James Davis and others that he have actually joined too. People even in this list they have seen, people that Castle have kept quiet. For example, like Cole, Bale, Phoenix Ash, and others. But for James Davis, this is the mission that he need to actually check on. Because James Davis probably do the job well. But Castle, you trust Big Boa and Jack Wilson. And then, now, Jack Wilson, to you.
Wilson.
Yeah, I'm here. I just put my headset back on. What is my family history? Do I even have family? Like, do I have a?
No, you don't have to bother with your family history.
You've been in the military for so long, you have no idea what civilian life is. That's important.
Yep.
So all I've known was killing and sleeping and killing again and
Yep.
washing and killing again. Okay.
Yep. To you, killing is just like waking up and eating breakfast.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's just another day. Who are we killing today? Is there more than one? Let's get it over and done with. My body is kind of itching for yet another exchange of bullets and seeing blood and screaming and why are we wasting more
Sorry.
time talking here?
Well, sorry, Wilson. There will be no killing, but there will be shooting. Well, maybe killing, not our targeted perp.
Hey, since
Major.
Since when we
Shooting
go out
Major.
to... Okay, you talk.
Major, you can send the information to our IDs. I'm gonna brief these men about what not to do. At least not to kill the target.
How disappointing. Shooting but no killing. What's the point? What kind of
Hey, shoot the
bullshit is this?
bodyguards. Shoot the bodyguards, not the target. Still counts as shooting someone.
Okay, at least someone's gonna die today. But not the big boy, alright.
Hey, what if Big Boy paid, not to be killed or captured?
That's a reasonable
Yes.
reason to be killed then.
Then you see the major then send out the information. Castle, James, Boa, and Snake. This person is known as the Night Slasher, and he believed that he is the new leader that's going to start a new world. And he have information in regards to a new terrorist organization, so secretive that we do not know who they work for, or are they working for anyone, or are they actually funding other smaller terrorist organizations. They are well funded apparently, and they are being led by. Until now, we're actually having information that the person that's leading this organization is calling himself the commander. And it seems that the Night Slasher knows the whereabouts of this terrorist cell. We want you to actually head in, sneak in, apprehend the Night Slasher, and send it over to our unit that's actually waiting to actually bring him to safety. You have the coordinates of the hotel that you're supposed to meet up after you have managed to actually apprehend the Night Slasher, but make sure that he is not harmed and killed. That is all.
Sorry, what is Night Slasher?
The Night Slasher is the code name of the person he's supposed to catch.
Okay.
All right, boy. Looks like you have yourself a wrestling match in your hand.
He just crack his knuckles.
Bring it! 3 times.
But not.
You look at the information given by the major regarding this Night Slasher. He have a number of skills, and you realize that then you see the information: occupation, serial killer, power and skills, good intellect, murderous expertise, powerful physical strength, excellent combat skills, excellent gunsmanship, excellent knightsmanship, and hobby: enjoys killing those that he deems weaker than himself. And his crimes, there's a lot: assault with deadly weapon, assaulting a police officer, serial killing, attempted world domination, terrorism, attempted genocide, mass destruction, arson, vandalism, breaking and entering, assault, mutilation.
And then I just point to Boa. Well, Boa, looks like you met your match. You're going to enjoy, dancing with him.
He's better
Yeah,
be
both
willing.
Boa,
Mhm.
Boa, when you see the Night Slasher, Boa and Jack Wilson, when you see this information, you realize that this guy have the same skills that you have. But Armand, you should actually talk to James regarding this. But to Big Boa and Jack, when you see the information on the Night Slasher, you're actually more curious about this organization than the Night Slasher himself. But this would be interesting though. But James, the Night Slasher is a person of interest to you. You would capture him together with Castle, and you bring him to custody. That's all. But when you look at the facial expression of Jack Wilson and Big Boa, they actually smiled a bit, as this former military operative, they call himself the Night Slasher, is now working for an organization that nobody knows about. But Castle, to you again. Okay. After this debriefing, what you want to do? So I can drop you to the tactical map.
Okay, for this one, we're gonna go in dark. We'll call our career, our vehicle, pick us up at night, and pick us up in the evening. We're going to take a few hours there, and we're gonna start playing in the jungle. All right. Let me see, James. So for the perp, Boa, Davis, when you meet the perp, try not to hurt him with bullets. While me and Jack Wilson will be the one covering the perimeter before we breach. I mean, more like after we breach. Understood?
Should be easy enough to
Yes.
understand.
Not hard to understand. All right. Good. I got you guys
Gotcha.
loud and clear. Just in case if you need a one-shotter, I have an M72 law rocket right here with me. In case they bring in something tough.
Okay. We
Or if you want to make a big hole in the wall, hey, I'm your man, but just one shot.
nothing
Okay.
beats-
And after that, you heard the major and said, Castle, make sure that your team get back safely. Bring them back as safely like you used to. Besides, the vehicle is waiting. Please head yourself straight to Hacienda. And then after that, Castle, you head out fully geared during the late of night. You put all the equipment you could into the jeep, and then drove into the nearby woods. And then after that, then a few kilometers away from the Hacienda, you took out your binoculars and then look at it. And then after, you can see the number of lights, and you can see a party actually going on, perhaps by the bodyguards or perhaps by the night slasher himself. But as you stood there within the night forest itself, you gave the group another final debriefing.
Looks
Castle
like they
to
have
you.
Looks like there's a lot of guests around. We're gonna have to wait until the party's over. Seems to be a party around. We shall wait until the party's over.
Nobody said anything about the party.
Well, nobody says about having an invitation that we go in, invited.
Which means we're gonna have to go in uninvited.
Well, we go in during the after party, which is the fun part of a party, right, guys?
Agreed.
Yes.
The after party is where all the fun begins. All right. Do we have set view? Let me check the set view.
You check the satellite view, and then after that, James, you took out your binoculars. You take out your night vision binoculars and you look around. You can see guard houses that is not properly guarded, of course. And then after that, then Castle, you took the binoculars from James and you also look at the hacienda itself. From the satellite feed, you can see a number of people. Then after that, then from your laptop, you open up. Then after you notice that, okay, number of heat sensors actually being shown. You have the technology, you have the skills, you have the abilities. Now, as you see, two guard houses with two guards, one guard each actually. Apparently, they're not even bothering, actually, like looking around. They're just sitting there and then enjoying television. Then you can count at least 1, 2, 3, 4, and then after that, 5, and that's it. And then after the after party, you can see the night slasher just enjoying himself in the kitchen.
Okay. Right, man.
When you said guard houses, I hear guard houses. I don't know what is, but yeah, I understand. I said guard houses, you know,
Got
okay.
houses.
Guard house. Yes, I understand.
Yep. All right. But this is a simple grab. Maybe you think to yourself. But remember, if you're caught and if you're caught, they're gonna call an army on you. Even though there's 5 guards, it doesn't mean that you're gonna be fighting 5 guards. You know that personally. All of you know that personally. But for you, Big Boa and Jack Wilson, hey, you've fought armies before. It shouldn't be no problem.
I mean, local triggermen with AK-47s. The worst thing that they can do is what? Scratch my skin. Otherwise, he just gonna
Yes.
get pissed off.
Okay. I'm gonna go from right to left to Armand and James to Jack Wilson and Cole. Okay, Armand to you. There we do.
All right, man. All right, man. Here's the plan. We're somewhere around at the southwest of the villa. What I reckon we can do is we're gonna make a slow beeline walk around here, bypass one guard, bypass this guard. Hopefully he's not. Hopefully let's hope he's drunk enough to be not paying himself attention. This is our starting point. This is where we're gonna start. Since there are not many windows covering that.
Which means we're gonna
All
have
right.
to kill the guard that is here.
Nah, not required. I don't think so. We'll need that. It won't be paying. I hope it won't be paying any attention to the windows. It's dark anyway. Nobody sees us. All right. All right, and then I'll need Jack, Wilson, Davis. See if you can try to pry open the window here. Hopefully there are no sensors. Check the windows before we go in, just in case if there are some nice alarms going around.
Roger that.
And then me and Boa, we're gonna try to go near the pub from here.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Boa, you're on me. Remember that. No heroics. No screaming your lungs out until I tell you to do so. Until I give the signal.
You're taking the fun out of everything.
Don't worry, I'll give you time to play with your toy if granted. Okay, so Wilson, Davis, check the window, and you shall enter. This will be your entrance.
Okay.
Going through,
So-
going through. When I give the signal to strike, flash him.
okay. So the guardhouse is not important. If
The guardhouse is
okay.
okay. The guardhouse is nothing important. Just one man. Hopefully, it won't. Come on, it's nighttime. They won't be paying much attention to that. Just walk slow. Just go low and slow. Just go low and slow. When I give the signal to strike, and we're good. Quickly, give a quick snatch. It will be a quick snatch and grab. That's about it. Trust in your gear, man.
Are we gonna keep talking or are we gonna roll out?
Okay.
All right.
So I go and start.
All right.
Okay. The guards have a visibility of 30 feet. You have a visibility of 120 feet due to your night vision goggles. But once you enter the house, it's all lights up. This whole building is lighted up.
Yeah, never mind. As long as we're outside, we still can, position. But, well, it's all walled. This place is all walled up, right? So they won't be able to see us anyway. Until I give the signal to strike, only then we go in.
Which equipment we had? Which weapon or what equipment we have?
Well, we still have our standard equipment. The old reliable M4. But I will have a M72 missile launcher.
Just in case some military trucks come in.
Yep. Just in case someone come on with a truck, I point to the direction and I'll just give them one.
Right. Now, everyone. After
All
you
right,
three move
then
in.
I'll take point. Boa on me, James. Wilson, Davies. Wait. You know your assignments. Let's go.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna scale the walls and I'm gonna clear window by window.
Check the windows. Go slow.
All right, guys, roll for your initiative.
Initiative. Hold on there.
So that you guys can move in order. Okay.
Naturally, the leader is the highest.
I haven't rolled yet, but probably.
Don't forget to highlight your token. Oh, okay, good. That's 20, and yeah, all of us are here basically in the initiative.
All right. Then we'll put descending. Okay. All right. Okay. 23, 28, and 6. All right. So it's Arman followed by Jack Wilson, Big Boa, James Davis, and back again. There's no combat. I just want you guys to move in order. That's all. Okay. Arman, you first, then followed by Jack Wilson, then Big Boa, and lastly James Davis.
Move crouching. Crouch move below the window line.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's already given. Where I'm crouching as I go through, and then I stand just to peek through the window.
Remember, Zyrus, this is your entry point. This window.
Okay.
The one with the blue lines are the windows.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep. Because you and Jack Wilson, you will basically enter. Sorry, you and James Davis, you will enter this room and then into this hallway. Wait for us, and then we flashbang the guys in the living room. Okay, next person, Jack Wilson.
Yep, I will go to this next window over here. Still crouching,
Don't forget to check the windows before you breach.
and I'm checking the windows. Do I see anything?
You peek into the windows. It is empty. Can you guys hear me? That's all.
Yeah, we can hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
We're
We're good.
just waiting for you.
Yep, and I call Big Bo over here, and it's like, would you like to do the honors?
I'll be going from the other side. You can take this one.
Copy that, soldier. I'll just breach now. I'm gonna breach, and I'm gonna go in.
Can you move?
You're going to
the-
breach?
Wait.
Huh?
You mean you're going to open the window, or you're going to just jump through the window?
I'm gonna open the window.
That's when you say breach, right? You meaning they're gonna smash it open, throw a grenade in, and jump in.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna open the window, and I'm gonna slowly creep in.
Right. The window is stuck. It's not stuck. It's locked from the inside.
There. That's okay. There's a problem here, Castle. This window's locked. Guess we
Alright.
have to go another way.
Alright, plan B. All men, on me.
Okay.
James,
Okay.
you can have Wolf, you can have any equipment you want for this mission. Doesn't matter. It's because you're equipping it. You can have daggers, you can have a machete, heck, you can have a katana if you want to. But it doesn't make sense. But then again, maybe you were in mission in Japan.
I have
Okay.
an M72 missile launcher just in case.
That is standard, so it's okay.
Okay.
I
Two grenades.
I already moved.
Two
and,
grenades, two
yeah.
smoke, and two flash. Yeah, okay. I'll also have two frag, two flash, and two smokes.
Yeah, everybody should have the standard equipment.
But
Frag grenade,
but my,
flash grenade.
but my extra is an M72 missile launcher, designated anti-tank soldier.
No
And
worries.
I have only one shot.
You still got to. You still got more missions next week. Okay, right. Anybody trying to open up the window?
I think James Davis is the last guy because I already moved.
Uh, yes. Mm, Wait. I would like to use my dagger to open the window to
Take the lock.
flex it.
Oh,
Flex it.
pry it open. To pry it open, okay.
For example,
All right.
flex it or or yeah, flex it. Not break, flex.
Loose.
When
You try to
the
Yeah, yeah.
fun
Okay.
Yeah.
and lose it.
when the when the when the window is where is the window lock, I would like to flex it with my dagger.
Oh, oh, okay.
If it if it doesn't work, I I follow the others.
All right. Roll for security, James.
Okay.
Try to pry it open.
Okay.
You failed. Okay, I'm gonna roll
Okay.
for perception for the guard next to you. Let me roll for the perception first to see if they actually hear you doing that. Okay. And then okay, roll for your stealth with disadvantage, James.
I don't want it loud. If
Yeah, I know, but because you roll an 8 on your security, that's a fail. That's loud already. Okay. Roll for stealth.
with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh,
Maybe this is a part that James Davis should be asking Jack or Arman. It's like, hey, Castle, can you unlock this? And so on. All right. Okay. This is where one guard outside here suddenly that speaks out, speak in his local Colombian language, and then after that you see a flashlight coming out. Hey, who's there? Okay, before he actually walks out, what do the four of you want to do? Okay, Arman, all of you actually using your passive perception actually know that the guard inside the guardhouse is not going out to check the commotion. Okay, Arman, to you, what do you do?
What? Davey, stop prying the window. Well, now we're gonna get made. Everybody, behind.
Roger that. And then I just slowly
One,
stealth
two,
and
Okay,
three,
roll for
four, five, six.
stealth. Everybody roll for stealth versus his perception. Maybe you all should have opted to get ghillie suits earlier on.
No, I mean we're in the dark.
Wow, Arman failed his stealth. Okay, but then again, the door is here. Okay, is that the maximum movement? 15 feet?
I moved 30 feet.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Everybody.
talking to Jack and
Oh.
also James.
yeah, I moved 30 feet too. This is where I end up.
This guard flashes his torchlight to this location. He checked left, he checked right. But because it's raining, so you have disadvantage. But he's just checking here. After that, then he started to scout, just to be sure. Okay, now back to you again, Arman. What do you want to do?
Now we just got ourselves some attention. Well, all right, man. On me. Proceed.
Okay,
Low
move.
and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Maybe Arman should have told the guys, okay, everybody, equip your M4 with silencers, your pistol with silencers, and so on.
No. Once we reach the plot point, only then we use. We don't want too much rattling.
Mhm.
If
All
I'm
right.
30 feet, I'm there too.
And I am moving. I'm basically here now. And now it's your turn, James Davies.
Okay. I move there. Okay, I move.
Okay. All right. Okay, Arman, back to you again.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna keep my head. Still gonna keep my head low.
Okay, Jack Wilson, you're next.
Who's there? I know you're hiding. I know you're there. Must have been the wind.
Arrow to the knee.
Jack
All
Wilson.
right.
Yes. Yeah, I'm behind castle.
Oh, okay. Hmm. 1 second. Yep. All done. James Davies, your turn.
Okay.
Armand, back to you.
All right. Okay. Let me see. All right, Wilson, Davis, take this point. Tactic same as usual. Davis, Davis, you got smokes or you have tear? If you have tear gas, that would be great.
Wait. Sorry.
Okay, Davis, listen up. Until
Okay.
until I give the signal, we need you to drop a flash somewhere into the room. Wait for the
Okay.
signal. Okay, Wilson,
All right.
Wilson,
Check the
Wilson,
book.
take
What
point
does
with
a flashbang do? Before you throw
flashbang.
a flashbang, check the book. See what a flashbang does.
Flashbang grenade, incredibly useful tactical. Both stun and deafen enemies for a short time, creating the opportunity for make one saving throw to resist both stunning and deafening. Means they will stun them. So means stunning means they will not be able to use actions for one turn.
And being deafened,
Okay.
they cannot hear anything
Being
for
they
also
cannot
for some
hear
time.
also for a time also for the same duration for the stun. That's the stun. That's the stun and deafen. But they will have to make
Radius?
saving throw. They did not say radius though. Grenade. I think usually they
Radius
have
of the
grenade.
flashbang?
Yeah,
30 feet?
30 feet. 30 feet.
Okay. So you have to
Uh,
point your point. You have to pick a point.
Yep.
This one is basically in the center
Here.
between them.
Yep.
This one doesn't get hit. This one does.
Yep. Only
Good
You have to
enough.
wait until
yeah, only basically these two will get hit, but at least that'll reduce their number.
on.
Right. So Wilson, Davis, you two take this point. While me and Boa, we're going to straight for the perp, doing the same on my signal.
Okay.
Okay.
Move. What's your name? Armand,
Castle.
move. Yeah, no, move. Yeah, Castle, move. So at least I'll know that you have moved.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Still keeping my head down.
Jack, you and James Davis, you will basically stay here. Just declare ready action or something.
Declare ready action.
Okay. So wait. The tactic is when you do the signal, I throw a flash grenade inside the building.
Yep.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. You just
And
need
then
to move your token right here in the door, like near the door.
Okay.
I mean,
to the window, to the door, and then let them rip. And don't forget, suppress your weapons, men and ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to suppress your weapons.
Declare my weapons are suppressed. Hopefully.
okay, back to you, Armand.
Wait, can we know they've got armor or not? Can we know it?
Can you know whether they're wearing armor or not? Yeah, they are wearing armor. You just don't know what type of armor they're wearing.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I'll be moving.
Stick to the wall.
1, 2, 3. And I'm basically here.
Alright, Boa, this is your chance to shine. When I drop the flash, the others will drop the flash. All you have to do is wait until it pops, only then you go in, okay? We don't want the last time that we did it in Syria, alright? When I just dropped the flash, you just rush in and then you know what happened to your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Okay. We're in.
Take control of Boa, Herb. I just gotta answer the phone.
No, I'm not.
Wow. Alright. Team, check in position.
Okay.
Alright. Looks like let me see. Davis, you're in. Wilson, you're in.
Okay, you throw in, this is gonna be a surprise round, no? Okay.
Alright, squad. Breach in 3, 2, 1. Drop them.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop my I'm gonna drop my flashbang right in the middle of the kitchen.
Okay. How? What? You open the window, is it?
No, use the rifle. Since my elbow is is armor and padded, right? Bam!
Oh, okay. If you do that, then this guy have advantage on dexterity saving throw because he can react to the sound.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. So the windows are no choice. Or maybe I can just throw hard enough to crack the window and then same thing, right?
Then you have to roll for your strength. Hopefully, you're able to beat the DC. If you failed, it's gonna bounce back on you and it's gonna explode right in front of your face.
No, never mind. Just crash in and drop.
Okay. Then I'm gonna roll advantage for the Night Slasher. Okay, because Jack Wilson and James Davis opened the door, so it's easy for them. But for you to crack the window, first it smashes, then you throw. That's why it gives this guy advantage. But for the others, because Jack Wilson and James Davis just open the door and throw the grenade, they don't get advantage. It's just going to be a simple dexterity saving throw. That's all. Okay, right. So you did that. You threw the flashbang in. I'm gonna roll for this guy's saving throw.
I don't know what saving throw they say though. They did not say anything about it. Could be dex.
Yeah, they do.
Be...
Everything that explode, right? Grenades are always dex safe.
Oh, always dex safe. Okay.
Okay, but what is the number? Okay, it's saving throw, but what is the number? 10, 15, or what?
Yeah,
It's always a DC. They should be listing it in the grenade. I think it's either DC 13, which of course
Mostly
the
13.
Night Slasher passes.
Mostly 13.
Yeah, mostly 13.
Okay.
Because they don't say anything like you're a grenade expert. When you throw in the grenade DC, increase with your proficiency, unless there is a class for that. But there is actually. I noticed the commando have that skill. Okay. Soldier fail. The other soldier fail. Okay, only two of them. Two of them fail. This one does not fail, of course. he saw Jack Wilson and James Davis actually through the flashbang, but these two other two failed. So I'm gonna put here that they are stunned and unable to act. So this is your surprise round. This is not even round 1 yet. This is round 0. So after you threw that in, then Big Boa, then what? Kicks the door, and then after that with shotgun and start blasting.
Let me
But-
just move. I move.
Are you blasting? Are you putting suppressive fire or what? This guy is already in cover, so it automatically pass suppressive fire.
Yeah. I just move first here, and then I immediately open fire against this guy. Actually, suppressive fire on both using my shotgun. Let me just check if it has a magazine above 8. Yep, I can do suppressive fire. I can do suppressive
You
fire.
use up
with,
all your ammo.
Yeah, I'll have 1 bullet left. But at least I'll be
Yeah.
able to hit both of them, so yeah. And they
You know, if I'm imagining you kick the door down, you rush in, you do suppressive fire with shotgun, boom, boom, boom,
No,
6,
no, like-
7
like-
times,
like-
you know.
yeah.
No,
I can-
like Terry Crews, like Terry Crews in Expendable using the AHL.
yeah,
The AHL.
Okay.
exactly.
All right, this is in cover. He's in cover, so he have bonus for his dexterity save.
He still have to roll in order to jump out of the way.
What's the DC again?
As it's basically 10. As long as he basically rolls above 10 against suppressive fire, he basically jumps behind the furniture. And if he, okay, so this guy's safe. That means he takes half damage. Half of
Mhm.
9, which is rounded down, is just 4. So he takes 4 damage. Now, what
Mhm.
about the other guy?
Okay. All right. This one is not in cover. He have the staircase though, so he's in range of either the couch or the staircase. So let me roll for him.
The rule for as long as his 15 feet of movement gets him either in cover or away, then yes. Half damage as well. Half damage. You just need to see where the 15 feet of movement will get you. So he can easily jumps here, or he can like declare yes. Now that he's out of the whole suppressive fire, then yeah.
Yep. Okay. You're done with your round. Arman is done with his surprise round. He threw the flashbang. You jump in. You do suppressive. Okay. Who was the one that threw the flashbang just now? Was it James or Jack?
Jack.
James.
Cyrus or James?
James.
James.
James is the one true.
Okay. You
James is the one that
also-
threw the.
Yeah, if James the one, like either one of you can actually move your maximum movement and do the same thing as I did, which is, just fire until everybody's dead.
The one that threw the flashbang cannot do suppressive fire because you already used up your action.
Oh, yeah.
So the one that haven't done the action, which is Jack is the only one that can do suppressive.
Jack, move up into the room and roll up for your damage.
Jack is down here.
Your voice is a bit far from the mic, but yeah.
So roll for James's damage or my damage? I don't think James does any. Actually, he does one.
No, roll for your Jack damage.
Think anything I want?
Just your main weapon.
Suppressive fire uses up. You're using assault rifle, so it takes out 20 of your ammo. But how come shotgun it takes 7, but assault rifle takes 20? Was it 20 or 10?
For shotguns it takes 8, as long as I have 8 bullets. I had 9 in the shotgun.
Oh, so you're out of ammo then?
No.
Oh, okay. So you one ammo left.
Yeah, exactly. 1 ammo left, and that's it. I have to reload.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Some more is
it takes
tube
one
loaded.
time.
You have to roll one.
Yeah, tube loaded.
Tube load. It's a
Use
tube
it as a
load.
club.
Mm-hmm.
Use it as a club of that.
Sorry,
Okay.
you can't use suppressive fire with a shotgun.
Can there is as long as you have the ammo for it, you can actually.
Espes.
No.
How many times?
You need burst or not burst.
Semi-auto.
Semi-auto weapons.
Semi-auto, yes.
Yeah, my shotgun.
But shotgun is not semi-auto, so
Actually,
you can't use this
actually,
with a shotgun.
Well, pump action shotgun can also work.
Pump action, are you
Okay.
using
Pump
something like
action.
SPS?
Like a sparse.
Like a SPS,
Yeah.
Hmm. Like the sparse shotgun you're talking about.
SPS 12, the SPS 12. SPS 12 is a tube load that can slam fire, actually, to be exact. You can slam fire.
Okay. Anyways, Aizen, before your turn, right? Can you quickly check about shotgun whether they can do suppressive fire?
Okay.
While we're waiting for Jack Wilson to do his action, he's still deciding what to do.
He actually rolled for his assault rifle and got 6 damage.
6 damage.
Yep.
Okay,
They
this
need
one is gonna jump. This one is gonna roll again. But suppressive fire only works on a certain square though. If you're only targeting one person, it's a waste. His square is only what? 20 feet by 20 feet.
As
So
long
only
as,
one person?
No, as long as they are basically on like the same line, for example, they still have to, and it follows his range. The weapon range, basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but no,
Yeah.
suppressive fire always it takes a square. Like for example, semi-auto 9 pistol is only 5 feet, and then after that the other one is 10 feet by 10 feet, and then after that the other one is 30 feet by 30 feet. That's it. So is it targeting only what? Only one person? That's what I'm asking.
Wait, firearm attack, burst fire, line of fire, special attack.
Suppressive fire. Target area is 10 by 10. Attacker needs to have 8 or
10 by
more
10.
weapon. Taking the suppressive fire expends 8 round ammunition. With a full automatic weapon, the target area is up to 30 feet wide.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The attacker needs to
Semi
have
auto is
20.
10 feet
Oh,
wide.
okay.
Full
Okay, so
auto is 30 feet
okay,
wide.
so alright. So if you are using a full auto, the target area is 30 feet wide. The attacker will need to have 20 or more rounds in the weapon, and suppressive fire uses 20. If you are using a semi-auto, target is 10 feet, means 10 feet, I assume it's 10 by 10. Attacker needs to have 8 or more, and you must have 8 rounds. If you are using a semi-auto or a full auto, then you can use suppression fire.
Your voice is far from the mic, Zyrus.
Is
You're
assault
very
rifle
far.
auto?
Yeah, you're using full auto. Full auto is 30 feet by 30 feet. So who do you target?
Oh. The guy.
Obviously, you're gonna target the last two at the other end. That's it.
Oh. But that's not 30 feet, isn't it? That's a little bit further.
Better start learning how to use full auto and so on, Cyrus, because next week is gonna be your session. It's time to learn the game. We're all learning. We're still learning how semi-auto work.
I've only moved 10 feet so far. I'm gonna move my next 20 feet. 1, 2.
But you can target up to a point in the range. That's all. It means range. Choose a range, point it, then you draw a 30 by 30. That's the area that you can press.
It doesn't follow your let's just say it follows your assault rifle range. Your minimum range is 900.
Okay, so yeah, using that assault rifle, the range is 900, so it's gonna suppress fire either way. I don't know what's with this 30 feet thing.
Just have the two guys in the back roll for their dexterity.
Yeah. Two guys at the back roll.
Yep. You are going to learn after this because they are going to do the same suppressive fire full auto on James Davis and also you, Cyrus.
Okay.
Field fire for separate.
Both of you are going to be learning how to avoid suppressive fire. They pass half damage only.
Yeah.
So only 3 HP.
Each. Yeah, 3 damage each. You gotta move them 15 feet in either direction. They can't stay.
I know. I'm just putting their. Yeah. I'm putting their HP only.
Oh, okay.
So the field of fire for suppressed fire is defined as the target area plus the area between the target area and the shooter. Any combatant in the field of fire who is not behind effective cover is hit by suppressive fire, which requires no attack roll. In the field of fire, can use dive for cover, must decide to do so before the damage is rolled. A character using suppressive fire action damages once for all targets. So whoever goes into whatever is in between, whoever comes in between, whoever comes in between his line during the suppression fire, they have to roll for damage. They have to roll for being damaged.
Yeah, which is this area here until the start of next turn is considered the field of fire. This area here, like all of the 30 feet basically. So this area, basically here and here and here is considered the field of fire basically. This small square. You see it, huh?
Mhm.
This small
Yep,
square.
I can see it.
Yeah, yeah, this small square is considered the field of fire. So until the start of the bad guys' next turn, they can't step foot inside of it. Otherwise, they have to roll.
They'll get hit.
Yeah, exactly. They'll have to get
until Zyrus next turn actually.
yeah, Zazyrus' next turn. Same thing.
That square and
Until
anything in
Zyrus next
between.
turn.
Yeah,
That square and anything in between.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm. Yeah. All right. Okay. Just keep it there. Okay.
Okay.
Whoever blue line is this, yeah, remove it. So, because I can't. Yeah, I can't remove their line.
All right.
Okay.
That's about it.
James Davis.
All right. Okay. After that, this guy's turn because he passed against your flashback. Okay. He, on the other hand, decides to actually run 15 feet, burst fire at you, Big Boa. He's gonna roll for his automatic rifle, and then this going to be under disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
But if it hits, okay, what's your armor class?
17. I'm a big boy.
Oh, that's weird. I click on the dice, but nothing happens.
Maybe he has to wait.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Right click again.
Right. Okay. Yeah. He points his rifle, starts shooting at you, bursts, and then you saw it, but he actually misses. And then after that, then he actually ran off again. Into cover. Okay, now it's actually round one. Okay, Arman, your turn.
Alright, Boa, you know what to do. Get the bad boy.
Got it.
We'll take care of the others.
Understood.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Since I'm behind the bookshelves and everything, can't see it. Alright. Let me see. Maybe I should dash.
But you'll consume a turn. I would say better wait for next turn.
Okay, never mind. Lay down Overwatch.
Okay.
I'll lay down Overwatch.
This guy is running away towards the garage, though. You can hear a command actually telling you that he's running away. Get him, Castle.
Oh, okay. You haven't moved the turn thingy.
Because it's still Arman's turn. I'm still waiting.
Oh, he played Overwatch.
I play Overwatch.
Okay, there's no Overwatch rule in the
that's not-
game, so I don't know what does Overwatch do. So either you declare something,
Okay, never mind.
Because
The
the
door is
wall-
open, right? Never mind. Single fire. Not gonna hurt him too much.
Mhm.
Single fire.
Okay, roll to it. He got cover. His armor class increase.
Never mind. Single fire.
24.
24. Single fire.
All right. Okay, that's a hit. Okay, he got damage. What's the damage? Ballistic 10.
Yep.
10. That's a lot.
No, it's okay. His HP is a lot also. He's not your typical bad guy. He's the real bad guy. Okay. Okay, that's done. Are you gonna move, or you're done with your
I
30
move.
feet movement?
I've done my 30 feet move.
Okay, this one, this soldier.
At least I
Okay.
softened it up for you, boy.
Mm-hmm. Remember, Herb, he can't cross in the front. The moment he does, he has to make the same save again. Otherwise, he gets 6
Oh,
damage
he's not.
automatically.
He shoots at you.
Who?
Okay.
I'm still behind. I'm behind the desk. But he's stunned.
Right.
He is stunned. He cannot do actions. Poor boy.
Moving to cover. Okay, Dan. Jack Wilson, what do you want to do?
Now, Jack Wilson,
Um,
depending on the size
Yeah,
of
yeah, I
your...
know. Yeah.
Depending on the size of your assault rifle, you have about 10 bullets in it. I would say
Okay.
shoot the guy next to you.
Yeah, I'll move a little bit closer and I'll shoot him point blank. And since I like making it poetic.
With what? A pistol or assault rifle? Assault rifle, you have disadvantage.
Sorry? If I use the assault rifle, I have an advantage.
No, disadvantage.
Yes, because you have disadvantage. Pistol, no bonus, nothing. Because you're in close range. Remember, range attack using assault rifle in close range, you have disadvantage.
Oh, okay, well, apparently I got this thing called a fire axe. And I'm gonna use a two-handed.
Oh my god.
Then split his skull open.
I split his skull. I enjoy it.
No, your attack roll is low, so no, it didn't hit. But if you did, you would have killed him though, because of the damage is really high.
40.
What, did I take
Yes,
half damage or did I miss or what the hell? What's it
you miss.
heavy?
And 8 is low. I mean, their base AC is 8. I mean 10. I mean, so
Frick,
that's it. Nothing happens unless you have a bonus action or action surge or something.
So,
Sadly, only commandos have action surge. I checked already.
You can use a reckless attack talent in the character when you get it when making attacks with rage weight arc. Well, it's not
Reckless
a
attack
range.
use.
Reckless attack.
No. You can use reckless attack with range with range weapon with not light range weapon. You can use reckless attack with melee weapon. You are a heavy gunner.
Right.
A big boom. Oh shit! All right, then I can't.
Why don't you use your
inspiration.
Do I have inspiration?
no
Let's check.
your cannon gun, pistol, hand cannon. Don't move close. Just use your hand cannon.
All right, I'll use my hand cannon.
Right.
That'll be next turn. Because you already
Next
used...
turn.
Yeah,
You don't
next
have-
turn, next turn.
You only use up fire axe. Remember, Zyrus, only one action for character. You don't have multi attack.
Okay, then I won't metagame this one. I missed, and you can move on to
Yeah.
the next turn.
All right. Okay. Next one. After the firefight, after the loud bang and the loud shot, then after that, the alarm is being sounded. Oh damn! I don't have an alarm sound in my music list. Then an alarm was actually being sounded. Okay, you heard the alarm, Castle.
Not bad,
You
Not
only
bad for
have
alarm,
yeah. You only have 10 rounds. 10 rounds to do so. So after that, the guards actually come out. The guards from the outside. Now when? Okay. All right.
Okay,
The alarm is being sounded. Time to change new song. Okay.
wait, we have a surprise round, and I do only to throw a grenade, and that's it.
You.
Yeah, flashbang,
Mm.
and then after that the gunshots, and then the guards outside. Now it's round one already. Your surprise round ended. Now it's round one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, this guard. Let's see now. Where is this guard? Okay, this guard is not stunned. Okay, full auto at Big Boa and also Castle.
I roll my dexterity save to basically avoid his damage.
Okay. Okay, just roll. If you pass, you half damage. Fail, full damage.
Ooh.
Alright, Arman and Big Boa. Okay, let me roll for this guy. Rifle.
I basically move 15 feet.
Eh? Oh, damn, my macro doesn't work.
Both of us, we rolled above 20.
It seems that the character sheet is not working. It seems that there's something wrong with the character sheet. Alright, okay. Both of you receive 3 damage each. Castle and Big Boa.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but did they put into account for this armor value?
No, armor value, you only roll for it when you're near death. When you're about to touch 0 HP.
Oh, okay.
You don't roll for your armor until you're about to drop to 0. Armor value only comes in when you're about to roll for your death save. When you're about to drop to 0. That's all. That's the only time it comes up. Yeah. Damage reduction sadly only goes to tough heroes. So if you want, you have to create a tough hero or multi-class to a tough hero. So that's about it.
Right.
Okay, next one. Where is this guy? Oh yeah, the guard. The guard actually rushed out from outside. Okay, within round 11, the reinforcements will come in.
That's why we have the M72 missile launcher in case they come in the truck.
Okay. Alright. Night Slasher run off, opens the door, heads straight towards the garage. Now, Big Wawa, your turn.
Okay. I basically... Let's see. I basically moved to here. I don't know why, because the square is like very weird. But I'm basically here. I need one more step and it would have been running with dashing. You know what? I'll dash actually. I'll dash.
Dash right in
Alright.
front of him.
Yeah, that's... And...
The moment you
yeah.
burst through the door, you're right in front of Night Slasher, but you know what he picked up from the garage? He picked up an SAW and pointing it right at you. But
what's an
because it's
SAW?
still your action,
Mhm.
light machine gun. He's
Oh.
gonna...
Okay. I basically drop like the handgun, like, sorry, the shotgun, crack my knuckles and say,
Come here, you! We're gonna dance, you and I. We're gonna have a very nice dancing session.
Okay, because you just dash.
Mhm.
Okay, so you actually like quickly just saw him in slow motion. He pick up his light machine gun pointing at you. Then you just drop. But you have to wait your action later to roll for your intimidation on Night Slasher to let him fight you hand hand to hand. Okay, James
Uh,
Davis, your turn.
Wait. I have an ability called Rampage. I'll put it here in the chat.
Can you do it after a dash? I don't think so. As a
Uh,
bonus action. Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, bonus
Yeah,
action.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
To the
It's
point
a
of
bonus
this,
action,
so
then you
wait,
use-
you move, you're obviously in dangerous situation. In an audition, during a foot chase, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's a bonus action. I was like,
So you can actually do those wrestler clothesline kind of thing. Rah! Punch.
Yup, pa. Okay, I'll use my smashing punch at him.
We're gonna die. I'm stepping the knuckles.
Okay, here we are. 24.
Why they were too bludgeoning?
I don't know. I'm not the one who filled it, but he's like, I just.
That- Okay, the one is with smash actually. The one is
How
One is normal.
smash!
one is with smash. Okay,
Mhm.
that's like 16 damage. That's all.
Ouch!
You quickly
Ouch.
drop the moment you rush in, Boa. You drop your shotgun. You punch him straight into the face. Whoosh. Okay, and then after that, like,
Do you see teeth fly? Do you see teeth flying? Not yet, I guess.
you punch him for 13 HP damage. That's a lot actually.
Yep, I basically like grabbed his face and bam on the wall here. Like he on this wall, like you just see a weird dent of someone's body.
Right, you should be saying, so you like being a serial killer, huh? Here's some cereal for you. Oh.
But Kellogg's cornflakes cereal.
No.
Kellogg.
No. I just say this to him. America, motherfucker!
Murica!
Now it's round 2, okay? This is just round 2, okay? And you're already like beating him up, okay? And now Arman, it's now your turn.
All right, return fire.
Okay, this square is a suppressive fire area.
Yeah, return fire. He'll get cover
Okay.
and
Hey. After Big Boa,
after Big
miss me.
Boa. Oh, it should be Davies, yeah.
Yeah, Davies actually.
Yeah, it should be
Oh,
Davies.
yeah.
You pick up him. You pick up James.
All right, James.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, James.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay,
This
I've got
one
two
is-
dagger. I've got two dagger, a double barrel shotgun, a heavy pistol, and I've got two TNT stick. That is my equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I move there. I said die, and use my shotgun. And
Okay.
I can attack with advantage because
Mm-hmm.
because he is below 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Heavy gunner.
Okay, so okay, it's 25.
All right.
Attack damage is 10.
He was already damaged earlier on. Okay, Jack Wilson, when you wanted to kill the guy with your fire axe, you miss. But the moment that James Davis jumped over the couch, took out his shotgun, and just shot the man in the chest, killing him immediately. And James, you look at Jack Wilson. Jack Wilson, you look at James Davis. Okay, James, what do you say to
And-
Jack Wilson after you killed the guy?
Use your wait, I don't know the name. Use your hand cannon. And I move, and I can move.
Can I respond to him?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, well.
Wait.
Well, I
We
raised
got
my hands up in a like what the heck motion. And I'm like, but where's the fun in that? We've been doing this for many years. We've been doing this forever, as far as I can remember. And you don't want to have a little bit of, you just want to do the same.
Hey, too long of a sentence within 6 seconds. Okay, so you
But
keep it short.
wait. You said we've got any equipment, and he is a heavy gunner. I think he has a light machine gun, for example, because we've got any equipment. But it is your choice. when I wrote the character items, these items is not for a mission equipment. This is his usual equipment. So I think because you are a heavy gunner, you need a light machine gun or better. But it's your choice.
Okay. Yep. You
Thank
better
you
stop
for
dragging that
tuning
light
my
machine
shooting
gun.
style.
Anyway,
It's you.
Alright.
Style.
Okay, anyways. Alright. Now we can skip. Okay, after you said that, Jack Wilson to James. Now we're gonna go to round 2. Okay, round 2, Arman, then you shoot at the guy.
Change your mind. Frag out!
Throw a grenade.
Throw a grenade at this point.
Alright, let me roll for his dexterity saving throw.
It's a frag. It's a 48.
He failed his dex save. Roll for 48 damage.
Okay, I'll just use the manual roller. Easier, faster that way.
It's just 48.
Manual.
Yeah, faster.
15 damage. Ooh.
Okay. After he used his assault rifle and used full auto, you quickly just took your grenade and threw at him. His eyes was wide open and exploded. And he just flew to the other end of the table and dies.
And then I. Yeah. All right, clear. I got a head. All right, that one cleared up. Now time to see what big bad boy Bo was up to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's about it.
You just see a weird dent here from like that, making this closet just like lean a bit.
No, the paint chip up a bit, from the other side.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You hear POM on the wall over this side.
And
Okay, you know to show who's getting hit hard, whether it's gonna be Big Boa or Night
I
Slasher.
don't
Both
know.
are big people.
I don't know.
actually.
It means I'm concerned with Boa now. Actually,
concern for him.
Okay.
Oh, and you'll hear
Yeah.
somebody yelling, "America, motherfucker!"
okay, that's Boa. Okay, that's Boa.
You should be concerned
Alright.
on the target, not Big Boa.
Alright, next
Since
one.
it's round 2 already,
Mhm.
so this one actually move out. Full auto on James Davis and Jack Wilson.
Dexterity save on the both of you guys so that you can jump away from danger.
Okay.
Yeah, roll for dex save.
Is it? Which one is it? I think it's this one.
I roll a 13 on their ballistic damage.
Yep.
Hang on.
So rounded down is 6 HP damage. Okay, James. Okay, Jack Wilson fail. James,
I use
roll for dex save.
because the auto attack.
Yeah.
Yep. It's
Full
a
auto.
full
Suppression,
auto.
suppression fire. Suppressive fire.
Mhm.
I can't use it because I use all of my movement, so I can dive for cover.
Dexterity save.
Oh.
It moves
Save.
you automatically 15 feet if you pass in any direction, as long
Okay.
as in either any direction or behind cover. Like you can hide, for example, behind the couch, and thus it'll be like a makeshift cover for you.
Okay, but
Just roll first. Just
I
roll.
can
yeah,
use
just
it
roll
only. I can use it only when I've got movement, or not because I use all of my
Just-
movement.
It doesn't
last round.
It doesn't matter. Just roll
Doesn't
for
matter,
dex
doesn't matter.
save.
It's a free
yeah.
move.
Yeah, it's a free movement.
It's a free move.
Okay,
It's a free move.
Mm.
It's a free
Yeah.
move. Don't worry about it.
Alright.
okay,
You still
failed.
move up to 15 feet,
No,
but both of you receive
if they fail the
they
dex save,
receive
they
they
get
receive
hit
the full
automatically.
damage.
Yeah, they receive the full damage, but they could not dodge in time. But yeah, they still move.
Mhm.
So
After the bickering that both of them have, okay, James and Jack Wilson, both of you receive 13 HP damage, 1-3.
wait. I would like to use my armor save.
Mm-hmm. Okay, go
Is
for
your
armor save. I thought your
It's,
14
it,
as
I thought your
well.
character is
it's
tough.
yeah but his HP is just 13 for some reason.
Huh?
Forgot
I
the
thought you
level.
level 2.
Oh yeah, he forgot to level it up.
you said it's level 1. I
No.
say okay.
James Davis says
Okay.
level 2. Yeah.
Okay, but you said because it's a earlier mission.
No. No.
Okay,
Yeah, just
okay,
keep the
Not
level.
because
okay.
it's
I've got
if I say it's flashback, it doesn't mean you're back to level 1. You're
Well,
still level 2.
okay. Sorry. Okay. My HP is 22, and wait, what is the damage?
13, 1-3.
1-3.
Okay. Armor saving throw. It's a D20.
Yeah, you roll 1d20.
Okay.
You don't use armor saving throw until you're almost 0 HP. Until you're at 0, almost touching 0 HP. If it goes beyond that,
oh, really?
only then you roll for armor. Your armor doesn't apply here now. That's all.
Wait. So
Got 14 defense. I think this
I think the armor saving throw is if anyone shot me, I use armor saving throw. It is work. I don't damage. It is not work.
No.
I
Armor saving throw in black and white rules, written by the book. It says that when you're about to reach 0 HP, only then you use your armor saving throw. If your HP is still full, your armor saving throw does not apply. That's all. It's the book.
Okay,
The
yeah.
book write it that way. If I want to change the game,
oh,
I would rather apply it that armor works every single time. But I don't want to change the rule because I don't
Oh,
want to
okay,
homebrew it.
okay.
So I follow it
Okay.
as black and white, written by the creators of the game themselves.
Would be
okay,
reduced by
I get-
0. Would be reduced to 0. Okay. Only that work. Okay.
Yes, you read the rules, right, Yao?
Yeah. It's at page 140, first paragraph. If you would be reduced to 0 by a weapon attack, so whatever lah. Then your armor starts to kick in.
Yes. Yeah, only that.
Personal armor
But
rule comes
you
into play
still-
only when you're hero.
Okay, I've got
Yeah.
9 HP.
Okay. So after that, you got received 13 HP. Jack Wilson, you notice that your good friend James just got hit by burst fire. Both of you run to cover. So right now, both of you have to run away out of this square. Otherwise, next
feet.
round, you have to roll your deck save again.
Yep.
I'll run away to this point.
Jack, now it's your turn. You better kill the guy.
It's like I'll use reckless attack. I'll use the biggest gun I have. The biggest gun I have. I've got
Tick, 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 tick.
I got advantage on this.
Net 20.
Oh. Yeah, net 20.
Advantage. Yep.
Net 20, 9 plus 1.
That'll be 10.
Okay.
10 total.
After he bursts, Jack, you notice that James was injured. You jump over the couch, you took your assault rifle, you shot the man twice, and he's dead. Because he early on got damaged for 3 HP. Now he got 13. These guys have lower than 10 HP. So one single shot can kill them, and they're dead.
I want to RP this one. It's like Jack, Big Gun, Wilson. This boring Big Gun, Wilson again. And he's shaking his head. When will this ever change?
And that's the reason why people call you the Viper, Jack Wilson, because you bite hard and your quips too. Now, after that, the other soldiers running in, trying to run into the garage.
That'll be the guy on top.
Yep. The
And
other guy at
he-
the top.
And he dashed. The rest of the guys are actually dead.
Yeah, literally dead. I'm
Yep.
removing them from the initiative counter.
Yep.
Okay, this one is here. Going in through the door, dashing.
So only the princess and I have left to play together.
Yep. Alright. Because this guy, he was holding his machine gun. Because he's in close range, he can't do it. He smashes your face. When you smash his face to the wall, now it's his turn to smash your face. So he using the same technique as you do, and he tried to actually punch you.
And he shoots.
Your armor class is his armor
17.
class is okay. Big Boas 17. He hits you in 17. He punches you in the stomach for 5 HP damage, and you're like, that's all? Only 5? You think to yourself?
My grandma, he's harder than you.
But-
Run.
No.
He have multi attack. He punches you in the stomach, and then he punches you again in the face. Pop! For another 5 HP damage for a total of 10. That's it.
Also, oh yeah. You only. Oh yeah. Never mind. Yep.
Yeah, he have multi attack on his fist. You spit the blood. Pui. Is that all? Now it's your turn.
Okay. At the start of your turn.
That's why you use inspiration, man. Just use
Well,
inspiration
yeah.
straight.
Just 1 second. I need to see my power attack. Attack roll with a melee weapon. Okay. Okay. Brass knuckles are considered melee weapon. Okay. Oh, okay. Now, you can have advantage on the strength check you make. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll do. Okay, as a bonus action. Okay, this is rampage. Smash once during your turn. Okay, I'll just put it here. Let me just put my smash ability. I'll use this next. When I hit an opponent with a melee attack, including thrown property.
Okay, all right. So you take something from. So you're gonna what? Take something from the shelf and then smash his head for 1d12.
Yeah. No, I'll basically grab the machine gun and like palm, just like use it as a makeshift club. So yeah, what do I have to roll?
If you use your inspiration, just roll for your melee attack
Okay.
and add the 1d12.
Okay.
If you use a power attack talent, which you have actually, you have power attack.
Wait. I'll actually use my large knife against him. I'm like,
Oh!
Yeah, you're not supposed to kill him, you know. You're not supposed to kill him. You're supposed to knock him out.
yeah, but it's I'll basically switch to grabbing it from the blade side and like.
Oh, so you're using the pommel of the knife to punch
Yeah.
him instead of the blade. Okay.
Yeah, because
The
the
pommel
knife's still in the hilt. I just grab the hilt and I'm like, "Pam!" So
Oh,
okay, so I roll with advantage. Here's 1, and here's 2. That'll be 18. And since I used my smash ability, they
1d12.
yeah, and I'll roll 1d12. Okay, here is 1d12, which is 5. 5 plus 7 is 12, right?
Yeah, 12.
And also, as
12.
a bonus action, I use my rampage ability for, to basically move up half.
He came to the wall.
Yeah, exactly. But yep, so I'll just roll for my smash punch. Okay.
Bonus action, right?
Yeah, bonus action. Bonus action, my
okay.
smash punch. I basically like took the knife while it's still in the hilt, and I'm like, boom, boom, and I like grabbed his face, and I'm like, come here, you. Boom. Stick him to the wall again.
I would not want to
Okay.
and I see the paint peel up again a little more.
Yeah, and I
Oh my
basically do like the whole gorilla. Roar! America, motherfucker!
Okay, you did a total of 45 damage to him. Okay.
All of it, by the way, is non-lethal. I just want him alive, but they never said anything about him having to have a functioning face to talk. They want him alive.
You grab him. You grab him you smash him to the face. You kick him to the wall. Bam! Then after he fell down, and then he went unconscious.
You see stars on top of his head.
No, and I
Okay.
turn on this guy. I basically switch facing side, saying,
Come here, you little pussy! I better hope you're better fighter than that sissy behind me!
Okay.
I think that
But
guy
too
should
bad
be,
you don't have. You
should be.
I would have
pissing
let you
himself.
roll for intimidation. I would have let you roll for intimidation, but you don't have bonus action and action yet. So now
Yeah,
it's James Davis.
exactly.
Okay, James, you jump to the side, but this guard rushed in towards the other side of the door from the outside. Surprise! He was raising his gun. James, what do you want to do?
Kill him! Kill this
Okay.
guy! Kill him! Otherwise, he's gonna spray you.
I move there. And
He looks
I
really
use
young to
my-
be a soldier, James. He was scared when he was about to raise his rifle.
Slap him like a bitch.
Slap him like a bitch.
He's a young soldier.
Okay.
He's a young boy that's working for the Colombian cartel. He's working as a security guard. Jack Wilson told you, just kill him. Jack Wilson just scream at you, just kill him. Smack him like a bitch.
Slap him
But
like a
James,
bitch.
this is up to you.
Slap him like a bitch.
Do you
Okay.
kill the young recruit?
When I
Shotgun
move
him.
there,
Throw your
I
offense.
I would like to use my intimidation to and
Scare
shout
him.
it. Drop your weapon. And I point my shotgun. Drop your weapon.
Roll for
If
intimidation.
If they not drop, I shoot it.
Okay, roll for intimidation.
Intimidation is not my profession.
Ooh.
But
You pass. DC 15. He dropped his weapon. You know, the moment you said drop your weapon, but Jack Wilson, you notice that James Davis does not kill this young military soldier, this young recruit. But you notice that this young recruit dropped his gun, put his hand behind his head, and start kneeling. Didn't do anything. Okay, James, you still got action though. You still got a movement action. You can go in, grab the weapon, and kick it away. What do you want to do, James?
yes, I move closer.
Slap him like a bitch.
Slap him like a bitch.
Knock him out.
And if I can, I smash him with my shotgun.
Just slap
Oh
him.
no, another smash
Roll,
punch.
roll for smash with
just
advantage.
uncon- Just I don't kill it. I don't kill he. Just unconscious.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Roll for your attack with advantage. If your damage is higher
Okay.
than 10, he falls unconscious. If your damage is higher than 8, he falls unconscious. He only have 8 HP.
Okay.
Gonks.
Okay. And what is my damage? My unarmed damage or what's damage?
Your improvised weapon damage is already 1d6 or 1d4.
1d6 already.
So,
1d6 minimum already.
Plus your strength already.
1d6 plus
Okay.
your
So-
strength modifier.
Yes. It's damage like a small rock. Okay, I use my
Mhm.
small rock.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
Damage.
He's unconscious.
Bonk.
You hit him and he falls unconscious. You didn't kill him because you let the young soldier die and that's it. I mean, you let the young soldier just fall asleep, knock him unconscious, and that's it.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Okay, James. After that, you turn to Jack. Jack, you're looking at James. He should have just killed this young boy. Just let it be. But now it's already round 3. Okay, Arman, your turn.
All right, looks like Big Boy is handling himself. All right, squad, on me to the garage. We're gonna extract soon.
Remember, this young soldier here is still there.
Yeah, I didn't see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That I'm around here. 6. All right, right in front of the soldier. I dash.
The soldier is actually pointing his rifle at Big Boa, but you realize that this young recruit, this young boy, his hand is shaking. As you stand right in front of him and he's still shaking, looking at Big Boa, because Big Boa is an intimidating man, and you know that.
Because he just saw his own boss despite the size, he saw his boss getting used as a punching bag without so much as like a sweat.
Mm-mm.
But Arman, you turn to see that Big Boa managed to dispatch of the Night Slasher without even putting up of a sweat.
Mm. And then I try to make him scare in his, but make him pee in his pants. Put down the gun, or I'll ask this guy to put you down.
Roll for intimidation with advantage.
I'm using Big Boa as a leverage. Intimidation. Not my best, but let's see.
Ooh.
Okay, pass. The boy, you actually just went over to the tip of the rifle. You point it down. You put your finger on the tip. You point it down. Put your weapons down, or there's this big guy gonna pull you down. The boy drops the weapon. The boy dropped the rifle down and started to kneel on the floor, and then put both his hands behind his head and refused to do anything. And he speaks Colombian.
Run back. No, run back and go suck your mama's
Or a bit-
milk. Young boys like you
You
shouldn't
did
be
that.
handling this kind of things.
Then he started to run away.
Yeah, Zyrus is blue screen, so he'll be out for a while. I'll be back.
All right.
All right. No,
Yeah.
all I have to do
Yeah.
is scare him. Go back, suck your mama's milk. Then the boys like you shouldn't be carrying weapons. Ugh. All right, squad.
Okay,
on
Jack
me
Wilson
to the
is
garage.
away. All right. After that, Jack Wilson automatically went straight to the garage, and the alarm is still sounding though. But it will take quite some time before they arrive.
All right. Well, big man. Looks like the package is sealed. Let's pack them up and let's go. Let's get the hell out of here.
We have 2 cars over
You saw the
here.
nearest van. You saw the nearest van. You took the keys, Big Boa,
Mhm.
and then after that, you threw the keys to Jack Wilson. And Jack Wilson immediately then said, "Grab the
Hey,
key."
don't forget
start the
James
engine."
also. Don't forget James. We always forget James.
James is like the shadow. He's a big guy, but you always miss him out.
I simply tell Castle,
Castle, you take the injured James and take the first car. Jack Wilson and I will take the second with the target. We'll see you at the rendezvous point.
Well, good idea, boy. All right. Well, nobody says about stealing vehicles, eh?
Exactly.
If I am Jack Wilson, I use the bike and my hand cannon.
whoop.
And
Okay.
You only need to take one car, actually.
Yeah. I thought we're taking the big one.
We'll take the
Yeah,
we'll
the
take the
van.
blue van. We'll take the blue van.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the van. I need
Yeah.
to take 2 cars.
Oh. Oh, okay. I felt like so we can take 2 cars. Okay, never mind.
This is not Cyberpunk Red. You only need 1 car. You don't need the bike also. You just need 1 car.
okay.
All right,
Yes.
big boy.
I drive?
Boa. All right, sure. Keys are yours.
Mhm.
Okay.
The keys is all yours. Okay, boy. You sit with the perp. Press his face down.
Okay.
All right, I'll be navigating.
The Night
All right.
Slasher is unconscious. There's nothing much he could do. There's not even any point even tying him up. But-
No,
I
because
actually wake him up.
No, Big Boa will sit on him.
No, I actually wake him up. I'm like,
You, wake up.
by making him smell my armpits so he can wake up. It's interrogation time while we drive.
No. We're drivers. All right, we're done in a flash. See, not that difficult, right? All right, squad, let's go. Davis, don't forget to open the garage door. We just leave it open. Meh.
Okay. You actually press the button to actually open up the garage door behind you. And then, James, you start the keys, and then you drove off to meet at the designated rendezvous point. And there itself, when you arrive at the location, you waited. And all of you waited. Waited for the cars to actually arrive. and then Jack Wilson at the other side, and then Big Boa at the other side. But as you actually drove the car, James, and Arman next to James Davis, as you're looking at the street, as you drove around that night itself, heading towards the dark alleyways itself. But it was here also that the night slasher looked at you, Big Boa, as he talked, as you three of you were behind the seat. He was in the middle, with you on the furthest left, and then Jack Wilson on the furthest right. And then here the night slasher actually talked to you, Big Boa, and said, "Why are you even bothering working with the United States military? You have the skills to join the organization. What do they even give you, Big Boa? What do you even fight for nowadays? What do you gain? What do you get from this? What do you gain even? I was like you, Boa. And I was like you too." And then he turns to Jack Wilson. But since Jack Wilson is not in the game, so he's gonna talk to you personally, Boa. So unless Cyrus actually returns. Okay, and then after
I
that,
am back.
then
Hello?
alright.
Yeah, he's here.
Alright. Okay, Cyrus, as you were all driving towards the city itself, to go towards your designated rendezvous point, the night slasher talked to you. But Arman, you listen to this whole conversation. James, you also listen to this conversation. The night slasher is talking to Boa and Jack Wilson. But Arman and James, you have no reason to think that, hey, Big Boa and Jack Wilson has been in your team for as long as you could remember. The enemy, the terrorist leaders, have always talked to them, to you even to Arman, time and time again, saying that what is the cause and what is the reason of you joining the US military, or even the SAS, or even many other military forces. You're just mercenaries. The night slasher looked to you, Big Boa, and he said again, and to you, Jack, all of you are just mercenaries, he said, just like me. I used to work for the United States of America. I give my salute, but every single fucking time I lose my friends, every fucking time we go on missions,
Yeah.
they never,
I just,
never.
I just simply like as Big Boa, I just say this to him.
Yarn, skip to the part where you said you're gonna pay me. I get paid $100,000 a year. Can you top that?
About $1 million a year.
I just
Okay,
simply,
Jack Wilson and Boa. Jack and Boa, your eyes widen. $1 million a year? That's more than that's what's given.
He's like he just does like the whole finger thingy, 100, 200, and he's like checking.
Make it 2 million and then sold.
And when I basically say that, I take out my knife, cut the because I'm assuming Castle have the safety belt on, right?
Yeah. Yep. Wait. But before
Okay.
anything, after he talked to you, you listened to that. It was in your head. You did not say it out. You were counting in your head. You didn't speak it out and say like, "Hey, can you give 200, like 2 million or something or more?" Because obviously Arman gonna realize that. Hey, are
He's
you
like,
turned? Yeah, Arman gonna reply back and say, "Hey, Boa, are you thinking like a mercenary right now?" So that's what Arman. But if you're thinking in your head, he won't be able to hear.
no. He like he just does the whole thing in his finger while counting silently, like It's kind of like that. You just
Okay.
see him pointing to his fingers, and that's it.
And then you heard what Night Slasher told you. It's a good deal. Besides, you have Night Slasher's profile. He was an army ranger. He was in Fort Benix. He was one of the best. And heck, if he got if he have prep time before you threw your flashbang in, he would have taken you down easily if he wanted to, but he just didn't have the time. He wasn't even wearing combat armor. He was just using his normal shirt, and that's it. So he was taken down really fast by you, Big Boa. But he's willing to let you work with him. Then Big Boa. Then after that, then Night Slasher said, "Work with me, Big Boa, and then we will make the Americans pay for all this. Besides, what have they been giving you all this time? Nothing much." And that's it. And then Jack Wilson, you heard this. You heard what Night Slasher said. He turns to you, Jack Wilson, and then after that, You've been calling yourself Viper, and Big Boa is as strong as the boa snake himself. But you, Viper, it talks to you, Jack Wilson. They said, you are an exact replicant of what we are looking for. The commander will want to have your skills. Imagine an army that you can control. Imagine a unit that you have that you don't have to listen to those that's giving you orders around, and you will be the one giving the orders to those that you need to. That's what Night Slasher told you, Jack Wilson. You heard what he said. You look at James Davis. James Davis, you turn to your side mirror and you see Night Slasher talking to them. You heard the conversation, but James, you know Jack really well. Jack is your best friend. Whenever you're in trouble, he is there to help you and drag you away from danger. And when he was in trouble, you would also drag him away from danger. But Jack, it's been many years and been many it have been many tours of duty that is uncountable. You have lost so many, and yet you didn't receive what you're supposed to get. As you all
I
actually
said
arrive.
to
Can I respond to
Okay,
him?
what do you say? Okay, Jack, you
I
can
Um,
roleplay.
say
What do you
to
say?
Yeah, yeah.
I say to Jack
Oh, I don't get the roleplay. Okay.
Okay.
I say to Jack, don't think about it.
Well, I'm still,
That's
you
it.
know, just okay. I'll respond. Firstly, I'll start by what do you call it? Deliberating silently, and then I look at the slasher. I look at James. I look at Castle. I look at Big Boa. Um, I look at Big Boa a little bit longer, and I get the sense that he's feeling the way that I'm feeling a little bit. I'm always having to use big guns and yeah, only being limited to this, and yeah, this life is kind of boring, and it's just rinse repeat. Like, why do I always have to watch friends die and kill in the most boring way? My heart's beginning to slowly turn as I look at my axe, and the axe will come in very handy because I'll be using it to RP when I betray James later.
Yeah. You're thinking to yourself, And then after a while, you arrive at the alleyway. James, you stop the car. Arman, you went off together with Jack and then Boa. James, you're still inside the vehicle. As you see, three black cars arrive at different locations. One on the furthest left of the dark alleyway, one behind, and one in front. And then you see
It's a trap.
masked military soldiers arriving, coming out from the car. And then after that, waiting, waiting for Arman. And then Arman, you notice the black cars. You think to yourself, this is very tight security just for one person that's actually just recently being captured. And then you see one particular person then walk out from the vehicle. And then after that, he was actually behind the black car, and then he got up. Then after that, then he said, Arman, the general
Oh,
have actually
you mean castle? You mean?
Castle, do you have the package?
Right here.
All
Your
right.
Christmas.
Okay, Boa and Jack Wilson, the both of you took out the Night Slasher out from the van together with Castle. Then the man actually walks out. Castle, good job again, as usual.
Oh, tell the brass. I don't tell the brass. I never disappoint. Or more like we never disappoint.
How much we're getting paid for this one?
Okay, Castle, This mission is never getting paid. You're doing this because it's your job as a military soldier. But Boa is asking you, how much are you getting paid? How much are we getting paid for this?
Boa is all
Oh,
about
How do you respond?
is all about the money.
Boa is still looking at you, Castle, and is waiting for an answer.
well, how are we gonna get paid? Let me see. May I look at the slashes, and then I hope there's a watch, right?
Well, yeah, that's a simple watch. You
It's
took the
the matter.
Rolex.
Yeah, Rolex, not bad, Rolex. I'm still gonna go. Nah, yeah, boy. How about a sign? How about a performance bonus for you?
You're even
A watch.
worse. You're even worse than the general. Sorry, bro, but looks like somebody just paid higher.
With my like one lonely shotgun shell, I shoot at Castle. So I can
Okay.
So I'll roll for my
All right.
shotgun.
You shot. No, no, no. It's okay. It's
Oh.
okay. This is narrative. You shot. Okay, Castle. You were shocked and surprised to see that Boa then turn, point his shotgun directly at your chest. You are wearing your body armor by then, but the shotgun sent you flying towards the nearest wall, and you're bleeding. And this shocked James. James, you were shocked to see Boa just shot at Castle. Castle, you're on the floor. You're holding your wounds. And then when you approach Jack, you notice that James quickly come out from the vehicle and rush towards Castle. Jack, what do you want to do?
Jack will firstly he'll release Flasher, and then I give him a weapon. I'll use a little bit of my axe to set him free from whatever he's on. He's shackled up with, and then I'll give him what do you call it? What kind of a gun should I give him?
Give him the 9mm.
Yeah, I'll give him the 9mm. Give him the 9
All right,
millimeter.
you give him the 9mm. Then he points the pistol at James. And then after that, he
I'll
wanted to
put my
shoot
rocket
James
top
at
gun
first.
So he'll shoot James.
Oh,
and I'll
easy,
shoot
easy,
Flasher.
easy, easy, easy. Oh,
Easy there, boss, easy. One of them is injured and the other one is already dying. Local PD will pick up two idiots here who basically were involved in some shady business.
Oh.
The two of you. And after
I
that,
would like to use
then
a.
this person pointing a pistol at James. Okay, during this point of time, okay, Castle, you're bleeding. And you're down to actually 0. And then after that, then Boa
I
and
don't care.
Jack, you
Mm-hmm.
I don't care the guns.
okay?
I use first aid to. So
All
that's
right, you
my
use first aid.
action. I don't care the guns. I don't care the guns and what they say. I use first aid.
Okay, Jack, how are you gonna roleplay this? Because you let the night slasher go, and then this person walks over and said, "Slasher, the commander want to see you immediately." And the both of you, you notice that Boa and Jack, you notice that this particular person, even though he's not wearing a very nice suit, you notice the collar of a suit. You see a metal pin on the collar of his suit with a logo of a red cobra on it.
Be right back. Be right back.
And then, okay. And then after that, the night slasher then said, "For Cobra." And then he turns to you, Boa. Night slasher and turns, "Join my organization. Join our organization. You'll be paid well, Boa. And you too, Viper."
Hey, as long as I get paid, I don't care who you kill me, who you send me to kill. I'll even kill villagers.
Then he smiled and laughed. "Let's move.
As
Our plane is waiting."
as we basically move, I just sarcastically say to Castle,
If you ever survive this, hopefully we can to finish it like men. That's even if you survive. Enjoy
Damn it,
hell.
I just walk over to the car and sit next to the employer.
All right. Okay. Pause. Pause the session.
Go.
As Big Boa left towards the vehicle, together with Night Slasher further down of the alleyway, Jack, you point your pistol at James. James looked at you. He didn't care. He knew that this was going to happen. But Castle was seriously injured and he needs medical attention. But when you look at this, the organization that Night Slasher is actually offering you is obviously better than just working for the United States of America, it seems. You're not an American hero, neither is Boa. You never have been. But this new organization that's joining you, you're definitely gonna find out sooner or later. And you're going to live up to your name, Viper. And now, as you look at James, you wanted to say something to him.
James, when I joined the military, I wanted glory. I wanted to reach my full potential. I wanted to see just how powerful I can get, how strong I can get. And the military, they only have their own interest. They only want to limit my potential. They only want to use me. And it feels like once my usefulness is gone, then like at the end of that life, I would have wasted my life. I know that I can go much higher than this. I can go better than this. And it seems like United military life is just not for me. I see a new opportunity ahead of me. One that I am going to take. It's been a lovely journey, full of memories. We are practically brothers. You raised me, I raised you. We killed we went on countless missions together, and we've grown as individuals, as men, as soldiers. But I guess this is the end of the road, brother. I do offer you my final salute, for I cannot leave without any honor. But leave is the only option I've got left. We might meet again in the future, and I hope in a circumstance where I must not have to make a choice. So further down the line, I hope to see you where I am going, even if it may not be now, if ever. But if it is that particular path, that fate, then may the universe give us an opportunity to square off for the final time. Which I don't want to. But if that it must be, then that is what will be, and that is what I will do. Because you are like my brother. And Castle, it is unfortunate that this is where we must go our different ways. But my road with the military ends here. I know that you won't die from this, your wounds from tonight. But yeah, I pull out my hand to you also to join me, brother. And if you don't want to join,
Right.
please let me leave.
Okay. Once you're done, there is Arman's turn to roleplay, then to James.
Yep, I'm done.
Okay, Arman,
Alright.
now your turn to roleplay.
You two just have to do. You just have to end it this way, eh? Might as well just finish me off so you don't have to face the consequences. But yet you two choose to walk away from just like that. When someone once say, if you don't solve it right now, you know what they say about my. Do you know about my pet dog, or more like pet female dog? I'm sure you heard about my pet dog called Karma. She's a female dog. and I train her to bite someone from behind, because karma's a bitch. It's gonna bite you from the ass sooner or later, one way or
As you're
another.
holding your as you're holding your bleeding stomach, Castle, and you look at, and after you look at the friend that's been working with you all these tours before, but you refuse. He actually offered his hand to let you join this organization, but you refuse. As you talk to him and tell him karma's gonna come back and bite you like a bitch it is. Okay, then after that, James, you look at your friend, and your friend is offering his hand to let you join this organization, but you know that this is not who you are. Okay, James, for your turn to roleplay.
I stay at the army. No. I quit the army and I will live a normal man live. So get out here.
Jack, James told you after all this, he's going to leave the army. And he told you to just live his life. And that's it. The two men on the furthest left of the alleyway went to the car and just quickly reversed. And then after that, the one with Boa and others, they quickly went into the car and also ran off. The only car waiting for you, Jack, is the one at the furthest front. As the men with their masks waiting for you to enter. James will quit the military, and there's nothing much. But if he quit, that's better for you, Jack. At least you don't have to kill him when the time comes. And now you decide to actually walk away and leave Castle and James at the roadside.
Before I went away, I gave him a final salute. Right here, as I turned to him. And then I put it down and then I get in the car.
You enter the car, you
Yeah,
sit at the back.
no,
The
no,
two
no.
soldiers then look at you. Mm-hmm.
I passed James my M72 rocket launcher. Blow that motherfucker up if you have to.
Okay,
And
you gave him the rocket launcher, James, but
I catch it.
but you
and
refuse.
I catch the rocket and throw back.
And throw it. Castle, you notice that James threw the rocket launcher away. He threw it. He refused to launch it at Jack. James is a man of his word, Castle. You stood there though. But Jack, you saw this distance. You saw Castle gave the rocket launcher to James. James could have blown you up easily, but he didn't. But you just sat there. The car moved away. The two soldiers in the front told you, "Welcome to
Good thing
Cobra, sir."
Good thing I brought the rocket launcher in case I have some options to kill one of you.
Now, Castle, you have grudges with Big Boa and also Jack the Snake Wilson. But after a while, James, you stayed with Castle until military personnel arrive. And oh wait, too many background noises in the background. IZ is talking.
Yeah. Sorry about that. You guys
Karma. Okay. Right. And after the ambulance arrived, Castle, you were brought into some military evac and brought into questioning. And James, after a week of being questioned by the military, what happened? You told them what happened. Castle told them what happened. And then after a while, you told them you're going to leave. But after what happened, because after being betrayed, the military needed answers. And then Arman, you were there that time, weeks prior. And then after that, in the courtroom itself, James, you wore your nice suit, being defended by Major Emil Blonsky. General Calvin Swanwick actually asked you a number of questions, James. You answered as best as you could. But within the room itself, a number of generals were looking at you and listening to your questions alone. But Arman, when you look around the room, you saw a number of generals, and based on your intelligence, You see General Stanley McChrystal listening to what James is saying. Lieutenant General James Silva in the distance. And then after that, General Munson listening to what James is trying to say.
Herbert. So
General
basically,
Tate.
James do not know I was there, because
Yeah, he doesn't know.
I'm a different identity now.
Yes, you're a different identity. You're just a cameraman here, actually, on the stairs, taking the video, recording everything for the military's purposes. Then, James, when you look around, you don't see Castle anyway. Castle was being sent to another place for another mission, to show way. But after that, General Calvin Swanwick then gave the permission to you to leave, and then he said, due to your honorable mission, due to your honorable cause, and due to the mission. And after listening to Castle's report, and also every single thing, we have no choice but to let you go, James. And for this, we honorably give you the medal that you definitely deserve. But in the distance, Arman, you notice two people sitting at the furthest back, listening to this court hearing. General Clayton Abernathy, and also his private military secretary, Courtney Krieger, or better known as Courtney A. Krieger, listening in. And then James, you stood up from the chair. Emil Blonsky actually tried to stop you and said, James, you're an asset to the military. But after what happened, James, you told them, that's it, you're done. You're not going to join any private military contractors. You're not going to become a mercenary. You're not going to join any unit. Because ever since losing your friend and somebody that you trust like Big Boa and Viper, and then now this is weeks prior, and then after that, then the female officer then said, judging from the report of your unit, Big Boa is now working with the slasher. And then the general then speaks out. You do not need to see this, James, but you will need to know. Need to know basis. Big Boa worked for this unknown organization, and your friend Jack have now called himself a Steel Viper. Now his family thinks that he's dead, and all their files report that they are dead. And then we are sad to see you go, James, but it is your choice. And Arman, you stood there recording all this. You're in a disguise, of course. Cloak, glasses, maybe some fake mustache or fake beard. You stood there listening to this trial. James refused to actually join. But after that, James, you got up from the court and then you left. Weeks after that,
No,
you head straight towards the city of New York.
Wait.
Mhm.
In the court, when I go through the door, I broke my medal and throw back.
When you went out, James, you broke your medal and you threw it out. The
Yes.
particular general, though, this particular general, look at you. He didn't say a word. He just looks at you. General Clayton Abernathy. You know him, though. He's not the one that actually like to sit down and listen to this court hearing, but he's here to listen to your court hearing. And then Clayton then said, James, when the time comes and when you're ready, you'll be ready. He said to you. And that was the only word he told you. And it was years before. Then weeks later, James, you live in a small apartment. You drove a taxi. You drove a number of people. Prostitutes, students, working people, even gangsters. Until one
I am
day,
happy.
you're happy. Until one day, you brought a particular man to a shop. You waited, though. You waited for this person to actually buy his groceries. And then you think to yourself, okay. And then you waited. And when you're there inside the grocery, James, do you went inside? Because the man that was inside the grocery store looks very suspicious.
I can't move my character.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Forgot. James Davis. Now you can. You went inside. You see a woman though, looking at you. She just bought the groceries and she's there by herself. But the man that you brought, this one over here, you notice at first when he was inside your taxi, he was carrying a 9mm pistol and he looks very, very suspicious. But you went into the shop itself, you pick up some candies, maybe, and some other groceries. Then he decided to actually walk further up towards the counter.
Wait. So I see he has a gun, and I think he will use it.
Yes.
Okay, when he moves there, I said, don't think about it.
One
Jó
moment.
hangosan.
Roll for your,
Uh,
roll for your
loud.
persuasion.
Okay. Okay.
Whoops! Whoops!
Maybe this scene is meant to happen, James. He's like, ha!
I
Shut
would
your
like
mouth,
to
old
use my
man.
inspiration.
Then-
I would like to
Karmic.
use inspiration because I
Alright.
I don't use inspiration.
Yeah, you haven't used it yet. Yeah, roll for inspiration. Oh! I think it's meant to happen, James. It's meant to
It's meant
happen.
to happen. It's meant to happen.
This man went. Then he refused to hear what you said, James. You look at his face. His face is filled with fear. And he said, I just have to do it, man. I just have to do it. Then he take out his pistol and point at the man behind the counter. Cash, right now. Cash. Give me everything now behind the counter now. Everything. And you see this girl behind here is like started to actually run and then hide at the furthest corner.
Okay. I choose a can. For example, a can of fish, and throw it.
Back beans.
no.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
But meanwhile, Arman inside another car. You went
Watching
out.
the whole thing from.
You went out from the vehicle. You pick up an envelope and put it inside the taxi. While this is happening, you put this envelope in, and then after that you decided to actually walk away. You actually paid this man to do what he was supposed to do. Then you left the scene. You know what James is going to do, but you left it be. You have elsewhere to go, Arman. But this
No.
time, when you look at the file or where you're heading off to,
The only thing I hope he doesn't die from it. Well, at least, I hope he doesn't die from it. At least, he knows how to play. I hope he knows how to play possum, not dying from it. Well, if he died from it, well, at least his family will be insured. So yeah, sure, why not?
you know James, Arman. You know James really well. He brews, but he
no-
doesn't kill.
No, but James Davis. He's a gentle giant, I would say. I think he'll be alright.
Then after that, then you left the scene thinking that James should be alright. Then you left.
Should be
And
alright.
James, you took the can. You look at the
And
man. He was shaking.
And I jump. I put the can and jump, and I throw over the
Right.
the shelves.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll for your attack ability with advantage.
Your rock
example,
attack
tiny
ability.
rock.
Yeah, exactly.
Your rock attack. Oh my god. He's gonna get that so bad.
Okay. Advantage
I need
Holy shit.
no repeat.
25 and damage 7, or 23 and damage 9. I would like to choose this. Damage
Nine.
9.
Yeah.
I think
I take the 7 because you only have 6 HP.
Bonk.
Okay.
okay. I don't okay.
Unless if you choose the 9, you're gonna send him straight to hospital.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
7.
You took the can like tuna. You choose the can. Baked beans, tuna, and so on. You took the tuna and you throw it. You throw it so hard and perfect. You knock him out, and then he fell on the floor. The moment you did that, the shopkeeper then turns to see who it was, and he said, "Ah, James. Ah, I didn't know it was you." He scratched his head. It's like, then, but why was this man trying to actually mock me? He's living in the same apartment that you're staying in. Then
I
after that,
don't
then
know.
after, you check his wallet. You took his pistol. You take the 9mm. You check the clip. You realize one thing though, James. The clip is empty. There's no bullets.
Oh. The clip is empty.
Yes, it's empty.
Hmm.
There's no bullets. You put it at the counter. Then this man then looks around. I'll call the ambulance. James, I suggest you should move out before the police come. You know the police don't really like you so much. And then this woman actually looks at you, James. And then after that, then she said, "Hey, that was really brave of you." She speaks out. And I noticed the yellow taxi that you have outside. I'm really terrified of going home alone. Will you be able to send me home? She asks you.
Yes, I will.
Then
I will drive
thank you. Then she walks out. Then she walks behind the car and sit back, waiting for you to actually enter. And James, the moment you enter the seat, you notice an envelope at the right side of the seat. An envelope with a particular seal. You open it up and you read it. And you notice that it's actually 2 free tickets to one of the best places to visit in the Philippines. A cruise. And then this girl then looks at it and said, "Hey, it's a cruise." And are you, there's 2 tickets. Are you going? And then she asks you, "Do you have someone special that you want to bring?" She asks you. But after that, she told you again, James, and then she said, "I don't want to be rude, but..." Then she offers her hand to you and shake your hand. Want to shake your hand? Do you shake her hand?
Yes.
And then she said, "Nice to meet you. James, right?" She asks you.
Yes, I am.
"Ah, my name's Tanya. Tanya Kabar. Nice to meet you."
Oh.
And then after that, you look at her, you smiled. Then after you reverse the car, and then you
and I
send her
and
back.
I can't resist her charm, and I bring him to the ship.
Yes. You actually, during this time, James Davis, she asked you about what you did. You didn't tell her much about yourself, but you brought her back to your apartment, and then fade to black. You make some sweet romance with this girl called Tanya Kabar, and then you think maybe you should bring her with you. And then you brought her towards the wharf. You went up to the ship. You notice a few people though going up the ship. That quite a number, but then again, Tanya was there with you, and then she asked the ship captain if she can work as a bartender. And then throughout that night, during the first night, you partied hard, James. You drank so much. You tried to forget about Big Boa and Jack Wilson. And then throughout that night, you don't know what happened. And that was the time you woke up and found yourself talking to the rest of the other players' characters. And then you remembered everything, James. After all this, you see Big Boa standing there with Zartan. And then you see your old friend, Jack Wilson, known as Steel Viper. He is different now, but as a mercenary, that's what he is. And then you take the rifle, you use it with the scope, you have that kill, James, but you refuse to pull the trigger. Marshall Bale, Arman, and Cole, you look at James Davis. James Davis' face was different, but Arman, you know the reason why. Jack Wilson, Big Boa, and Zartan together. But as you remembered previously before this, Arman, when you were on the ship in your room, you look at the files. Cole Andrews and Marshall Bale. Arman, you remember the time when you worked together with this Marshall Bale and also Cole Andrews. Even Phoenix Ash. But Phoenix Ash was the worst that could have happened to you. Something that you could have stopped, but you never could. His was the worst strategy ever. Okay, and then after that, you look to Marshall Bale, Arman, and you turn to Cole. You remembered their story, but it's a story only to be told during. I got the flashback rocket launcher.
I use it.
No, you.
No,
You don't.
I cannot pull the trigger on the sniper rifle. I'll take the rocket launcher. Yeah. I'll take them all together in one go.
But then James and Arman, you look at the three. James, you wish you had the rocket launcher this time. You wish you had it. This time, James, you think to yourself, you're going to take him down. This terrorist organization, you think to yourself, James, need to be taken down. But this is just a start of their story as much as yours. And then, now, then, Arman, you look at Cole, you look at Marshall Bale. Which flashback story do you want to go next for next week? Cole's or Marshall Bale?
Are we done?
I'll
I'm
go for
letting him
Bale. I want to see how does an IRA agent.
I vote for Cole. I
live.
want Cole. Wait.
All right.
Am I losing this vote? I want the Cole.
Okay, Marshall Bale, do you want your flashback story to be played next week?
No. I want to keep mine for another week. I want to do Cole's.
Okay, Cole then. Okay, Arman, when you look at Marshall Bale, what's this IRA terrorist doing here? You always wanted to know what actually happened. Then you turn to Cole, the 75th Ranger. This was different. His story was different. You remembered a person that was actually being. He was tasked for one mission though, and this mission was a one that you do not want to remember, against a particular person calling himself Mindbender. And then, to be continued.